get home, and I certainly understand that, but out of respect, like true Hall of Famers, they stayed here to pay their respects to me for getting in the Hall of Fame. And ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate that. Excited to be nominated, ecstatic to be elected. When I got the call, which I really wasn't expecting to get, to be honest with you, I got the word that it was going to be possibly from 6:30 to 7:15 was the time frame. And about 10 minutes to 7, I left the family room with my family and went up to lie on the bed a little bit, thinking about it, and figuring that I probably did not make it. My wife and my son were coming up the stairs just when I got the call, and my wife and my son heard a lady's voice on the other end. My wife said, "Who is that?" I said, "It's Jake from State Farm." Anyways, I had 294 texts last night from friends and people all over the world, really. And I don't know if any of you have ever tried to respond to 294 texts, but when you text like this, it takes a long time to get through 294 texts, believe me. So I'm looking forward to it. I certainly we will open this up to questions. I can't tell you how fortunate a ride it's been. I had a lot of help on the way. Several of those people are here today. I talked earlier about they were kind of prepping me, maybe thinking down the road about my speech. And one thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to group more people together instead of talking about 78 people that helped me. I want to pay my respects, but I think people get a little bored when you do that. So I'm going to try to figure out in the next couple of months how to try to group that together where I can still pay my respects to the proper people, but not bore everybody in the audience. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So without further ado, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. I'm ready to go.
Perfect. Just raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question and wait for a microphone to reach you, and we can start right in the back.
Jim, congratulations, my friend. Well deserved. Can you talk about your singing career and your nickname? I think that's something that I think people should know how much you enjoyed that part of your life and something that might be interesting.
Well, believe it or not, when I was a kid, I was in the choir and I loved to sing. I had a brother who played the piano, two sisters who played the piano, and we hung around the piano, and every Sunday night we sang. And that's what we did. So maybe if you had a couple of drinks, I didn't sound too bad. Yeah, I love to sing. I still do, but I can't hit the high notes anymore. Anybody that ever saw me hide in the dugout can finally figure out why that I can't hit those high notes anymore. But, no, my singing career was very amateur.